That brings us to our big face-off question tonight. We're asking, is Bollywood losing the battle against piracy? Can piracy be completely eliminated from the system? We'll be going across to our full-fledged panel on centre stage in just a moment. Mukesh Bhatt, film producer, joins us from Mumbai. We'll also be going across to Minty Tejpal, a film critic. Here in our Delhi studio, Shubhimal Bhattacharya, a cybersecurity expert, and Siddharth Gautam, our correspondent who broke that story. But first, I want to start with Sonam and Imran, the stars of today's movie. Welcome to Headlines today. Thanks very much for speaking with us, and many congratulations. First of all, I believe the movie has opened very well. I want to start off. The Headlines Today investigation has found that your film, and I've got a copy of that pirated version here in my hand, it's doing the rounds of the markets, not just here in India, but across the world as well. How deeply worried are you about this entire business of piracy, so much so it's threatening the film business itself?
Piracy is a very, very serious issue. It's been plaguing our industry for a very long time. And actually nowadays, with the advent of the internet and of people being able to burn DVDs at home, it's becoming easier and easier to pirate, and it's becoming tougher and tougher to catch people who are making pirated DVDs.
And just to let people know, there's a lot of money invested into movies. There are like close to, I don't know, there are thousands of people who work on each film, and their bread and butter, determines, and the success of the film. So I request you all, out of it's ethical. It's very unethical to do something like that, and it's like stealing, or it's like doing anything wrong. You shouldn't do it. Just like your conscience shouldn't allow you to do piracy. Please do not do it. It's very wrong.
The fact is that as we stand right now, Hindi films have a very, very wide reach. We have an extremely extensive audience that travels throughout the world, even in areas that are not actually Hindi speaking. I've been to Greece, to Russia, and people over there watch Hindi films as well. And I realize that our distribution networks have not quite reached that far yet, which I think leads to a high demand for pirated films. But again, we're trying.
Yeah, we're trying.
Which is exactly what we're asking. That if you can't fight piracy fully, then what is the option that Bollywood has? Mukesh Bhatt, is Bollywood losing this battle against piracy? Because the fact is, let's look at the music industry, for example. What happened in the West? One website, Napster, has changed the entire manner in which the music industry is operating today.
See, what you are saying is absolutely right. We are facing a very, very grim battle. You know, each time, me as a film producer, when I leave my house and I drive towards my office, I get the very sad and a very distressed feeling that I'm working not for myself, but for the pirate. And that's the worst kind of a feeling any producer should be getting. And this comes purely from the complete insensitivity and apathy the law and order ministry is functioning in this country. They seem to be absolutely insensitive to our plight. The government
I'm asking another question, sir. While yes, it is relevant that the law enforcement agencies need to take on this battle, they need to eliminate the menace of the pirate. The question is, if you can't entirely eliminate the menace of the pirate, why can't Bollywood do what the music industry has done in the United States? Napster, between the mid-90s when it sort of burst onto the scene and the time when a court of law in the United States banned it, was affecting the music industry something like $50 billion every year. And eventually, they legalized it. You have the Apple iTunes Store now. You have all kinds of websites. Spotify is another legalized website where you can download music. Is it time now for Bollywood to think in those lines as well, to try and legalize downloading movies?
We'll have to. You see, we are still partially in the digitization phase and also on analog phase. Let the whole shift take place with digitization, and then I think so we should be looking at what happened in the audio industry. The same would be applying to the films also.
Is that the way forward, that people...
But what will happen to us till that whole transformation takes place?